Good morning, traders. TG Watkins here. It's April 2nd, that morning when I'm recording this, and I wanted to wait until we actually opened to see what we were going to do, because Monday, if you guys have been watching any of my weekend videos, market update, I said, hey, we should definitely expect a gap down on Monday, given that Friday was so heavy, and that's exactly what we got. Now, amazingly, there was all sorts of news that kind of came out. Apparently, this 8-point rip, which was massive, was based off of a fake news alert that the White House said that they were going to delay tariffs 90 days. So that's what jumped up, and then it came back down. So fake news on that. And then I guess there was also a little bit of news that kind of plunked the market down again, because Trump is kind of doubling down on China with, I guess, their 34% tariff. And the argument is today. So today's the 8th. And so Trump said, okay, China, you need to do this by today, otherwise we're going to be adding more tariffs. And so it's kind of like, oh, okay, the market is bumping up based on this. Isn't there supposed to be news today? Well, again, I think there's a kind of a technical thing that's going on here. Obviously, the market is extremely oversold. The put-call ratio is very high, all that kind of stuff. I figured that Monday was kind of our washout day, which in fact is this situation that has happened. And now that we're up like this, it really actually kind of sets the stage, I think, that if today, or tomorrow rather, the 9th, ends up being kind of like April 2nd, so when Trump came out with the tariffs and the market was like, oh, surprise, he's putting a ton on, we're going to go down, this would actually set up that if Trump came out and he was continuing to be hard on China and more tariffs, if the market actually then plunked down again from that would actually set up what I think would be kind of a bottom to hammer this thing out. It would throw, I think, just enough cold water on things to shake out the weak hands and get people kind of worried. And again, you know how the market likes to climb a wall of worry. So that, I think, would be interesting if we're going to get that news event that lines up with this, because also this pattern and this pattern is what I'm looking for. This is basically just the first step. So anybody who's familiar with the Moxie methods and all that kind of stuff, this is the first move. I'm looking for the second move. And so a pullback would be just amazing as far as that lineup. So first step is, yep, we are past the 15-minute 50. And now let's see if we can eventually get a pullback into that and see what that looks like. But yeah, the market's just super duper oversold, and we should at least get some sort of retracement to the upside. That doesn't mean it's going to be in a straight line, because if you remember, even back here, we even made a new low here before moving back up, and you can see that was kind of choppy. And then even here, we gapped down, it came up, and there was some bouncing as we made our way back up. So I do think we're going to be working our way back up. I don't think it's going to be a straight line. I'd love to see if we get another pullback in through here and buy that dip, because that would really work out for my kind of patterns. So yeah, pretty wild. And then as far as today goes, so today, the 8th, I'm actually teaching the 0 DTE portion of the Moxie class that we've been talking about for the last few weeks. We had the first major Moxie class on Saturday. So that's now recorded. It was live. It's now available. So if you guys are still interested, you can come into the class. And today is going to be the 0 DTE class. And so we threw on a 0 DTE put credit spread, considering just how bullish, how strong these internals are. I mean, look at the ticks pretty much staying up here the entire time. So while I don't know how much price is going to go up, because I think that there's going to be resistance if you look here kind of at 5,300, I don't think the market's going to move up a ton, but as long as it doesn't go down, then that's going to work out for our put credit spread, especially with those internals. So that's kind of what I'm looking at through there. And if you guys are interested in that class, then you can come over and check it out. But yeah, it's at simplertrading.com/Moxie method. I'll show you guys this right here. So you guys are interested in that class, simplertrading.com/Moxie-method. And that's where you guys can still sign up for the class if you want to be doing some 0 DTE trading today. All right, guys, take care, and we'll see you at the next one. Hey, TG here with Simpler Trading. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like or comment below. Also, make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so you can stay up to date with my market analysis. Or you can join my free newsletter with the link in the description. Good trading, and I'll see you at the next video.